Hey everyone, today I'm going to give you a quick walkthrough of the main dashboard page using our Armory IQ dummy account. And this dashboard page is going to be where you spend most of your time monitoring campaign performance and managing those campaigns. So to start over here in the top right, you're going to be able to see a total of all your wallets and those funds, a breakdown of your programmatic reserve, as well as your marketplace reserve. Programmatic reserve, these are going to be funds that have been allocated and reserved for your active programmatic campaigns. And you can see the breakdown of where those funds are between campaigns to the left over here in the programmatic reserve column. And then marketplace reserve, these are going to be funds that are allocated towards your creator marketplace deals that you may be doing. So as we move to the left over here, you're going to be able to see a breakdown of all the campaigns that you have set to active. These could be campaigns that are currently running, or they could be campaigns that have no flights scheduled or have future flights that are scheduled. And for these campaigns, you're going to be able to see how much has been spent while those campaigns are running, what the daily budget is for each individual campaign, as well as we had talked about the programmatic reserve, so funds that are locked into those campaigns, and then what the top up is for the next day's spend. So these are going to be whatever numbers here is how much is going to be pulled from your wallet for the next day's spend for those campaigns. As an agency, you're also going to be able to see multiple different advertisers displayed here. So for example, we have Armory IQ, and then Armory IQ 2 would be a separate advertiser. So as we keep going, before we start looking at the performance data, the most important feature to understand is going to be your date filter, which is seen right here. This controls what date range you're viewing your data for. So for example, with how I have it selected now, it's running from the start of the month through today. And all the performance metrics below are going to update to show only the data for that period. So this is really crucial for comparing performance across different time frames. So as we start working into this data, you're going to have some main KPIs displayed up top here. So what your spend is, CTR, clicks, impressions, all for that date period that's selected. And then down here on the graph where the data is displayed, you can manipulate this. So currently it's filtered by impressions and CTR. If we wanted to see it based off clicks for the blue bars, we can adjust what is going to be shown. And then for that green line that you can see, currently is filtered for your CTR. If you wanted to look at it for ROAS, you can adjust that as well as spend and different metrics. Moving across here, for the columns, you can filter what is being viewed down here with all this data. So if there's certain data down here that really isn't of concern to you, you can select to remove them, add them back, and kind of set up this bottom however works best for you. You can also schedule email sends. So if you want data being sent to your email, you can select the range of the data that's going to be sent to you, how often you receive those emails, and who those emails need to go out to, and then you can schedule those. You can also export data. So all of the data that is being shown here, you can click export, and then it's going to give you a CSV of that data as well. As we move down into some of this data that's being displayed, you can see right here where it says Armory IQ. This is going to be a accumulation of all your current campaigns that you have running and what that data breakdown is going to look like from all of them. If you click into your advertiser, then it's going to break down performance to the individual advertiser. So there was a video test here, and it's going to show you just the data for that video campaign. And then a display campaign will show you just the data for that display campaign. And then if you want to get even further into it, if you click into that campaign, then it's going to break down your performance to the individual line item level. So performance down to each individual site that you're running on. So you'll know how many conversions you receive, what your CPM is, cost per click, your spend to the individual line item level. And this can be used for optimizing your campaigns or seeing which lines you're seeing the best performance out of. And then over here on the left is where you can get into more of the campaign setup and view other aspects of your campaigns.